What's up guys, this is Koen from Hovalo, and in today's video we are going to discuss the one and only, the magic feature called Tinder Boost. We are going to discuss when to use it, we're going to discuss the benefits, what to do and when not to use them. Make sure you stay to the end because we'll have a surprise just like in every video, and let's just jump into the video. First off, what are Tinder Boosts? Tinder Boosts are a feature within Tinder where you get a temporary boost. That's where the name comes from. I know, you're like, wow, so genius, right? Okay, so the original Tinder Boost lasts for 30 minutes, but right now we have versions called Super Boost that are 3 hours, 6 hours, and even up to 12 hours. But now you're wondering, okay, what is this boost, right? So Tinder works with an algorithm, like a preference sheet of like who gets viewed what, right? Like a girl or a guy, you open the Tinder app, you see a profile, but what is that profile? Who is that person that gets up top? That's where Tinder Boost comes in, and that's the benefit of Tinder Boost, because for that duration that you have that boost, you will be the number 1 or the number 5 or whatever in that region where you are. So you will get a lot more matches. Now you're wondering, how many more matches am I getting? Well, to give you an illustration, the minimum amount that you can, okay, my experience with my account, for example, is the minimum that I would have is, for example, 5, but that goes upwards to 200 matches. Now those 200 are definitely not all the type that I'm gonna swipe right on, but to give you a clear indication, that will definitely have 10 good profiles in it. So there's quite a lot of good profiles that you will come across. Okay, so how much are you going to pay for those Tinder Boosts? Because they're not free. So when you have a Tinder Plus, a Tinder Gold, or a Tinder Platinum subscription, you will getting one Tinder Boost for free every month. One thing that you need to notice is that they don't stack month on month on month. So what you need to take consideration is, for example, for me, I currently have 15 Tinder Boosts or something in my profile sitting, waiting for a day to get used, but every month I'm not getting the extra one that I also should be receiving on my Tinder Gold subscription, so that's kind of lame. So keep that in mind. If you are going to use them in a short period of time, for example, you're going on holiday or you're very actively dating, then buy them in bulk because that's definitely the cheapest. If you're over 30 or if you're in a first world country, Tinder is going to charge you a quite big sum of money for those Tinder Boosts, so keep that in mind. One specific tip that you will get, if you want to buy the Tinder Boost, what you should be doing is buy them via your browser and don't buy them via your phone. This will save you 30% on the payment about how much they cost. So that's the easiest, quickest money that you're going to save on your Tinder Boosts. Now, one question that I get a lot from people is, are people seeing that I'm using Tinder Boosts? And no, that's not the case. People cannot see if you're actually boosting. Now, there could be a situation where people can suspect it, for example, when they've swiped you left and they're still getting your profile over and over and over because you're just constantly boosting. That might be an indication though. So when are the best times to use Tinder Boost? That's the main thing that you want to be knowing if you want to be using Tinder Boost. The best times to use a Tinder Boost is an average Friday, Saturday, Sunday, between 6 and 9. If you have a country where, like in a Latin country where people stay awake much later, that can switch a little bit. But in general, 6 to 9, after people are done with working, before they go to bed, those are the prime times. And Sunday, you also have some peaks during the day, because Sunday everyone is just chilling at home and be like, okay, what the fuck am I gonna do? They lay on the couch, open up Tinder, and that's a great moment as well. Like in general, I like the Sundays and the engagement that I'm getting from people. Okay, so when are they effective, right? You want to use this Tinder Boost as an effective and you don't want to be wasting them. So when is it good to use them? When you are in a location with enough people. That's the biggest reason to be using Tinder Boost, because you will just be shown to a lot more people. For example, I lived in Bangkok for a couple of months. If you live in Bangkok, there's fucking so many people that are on Tinder there that it's a very good trade-off, because you will just get a ton of matches. If I'm in a small village with my parents, using the Tinder Boost is not that useful because there's 15,000 people in the village. fat chance that within a week I've swiped everyone. So that's the whole shebang. Like, location is very important if a Tinder Boost makes sense, yes or no. Another reason why when it's effective is if your profile is good. And what's the reason for that is if your profile is shit and you get a lot of people seeing shit, they will see, ah, that's shit, right? That's not something that I like. Yet if you have a lot of people and they see something that they like, everyone is like, hey, I like that. So don't be spending a ton of time when your profile is not worth it, or when your profile is, don't spend a lot of time when your profile is bad. So, are Tinder Boosts worth your hard-earned, delicious money? And the answer to that is, yeah, if you live in a city and you have a decent profile, hell fucking yes. Tinder Boosts are super fun. It's just very entertaining to click on the boost button, come back half an hour, or you keep swiping, but I prefer to come back because it's more fun, and then just see 100, 200 extra girls in your list. Like, that's a big ass validation. It makes you feel like an Instagram girl, right? Like, you just get a ton of validation from other people. So it's fun, and it's also very effective. If you go on holiday or stuff like that, or you just want to have quick matches right now, set up a day for next week, your best bet is to just buy a Tinder Boost. Like, you'll just reach the most amount of people. So definitely, they're worth it, they're fun. Make sure you buy them in bulk though. So that was it for this wonderful video about the one and only Tinder Boost. I hope you enjoyed it. Now we got something new because I've set up a Discord channel and I've also set up a Reddit. So you will find the links of those places in the description, so you can join our Reddit and you can join our Discord where we talk about online dating, but also stuff like self-improvement and that kind of stuff. Like, I don't only care about online dating because there's more in life. If you're interested, sign up to the newsletter, like the video, subscribe, give a comment if you have any questions. I am actually very curious about what other people's results are of Tinder Boost, so let me know in the description what your results are with Tinder Boost, and the best one will get a profile added by me, myself, and I. So leave a comment and tell me if you've used a Tinder Boost ever. Have you? Have you used a Tinder Boost? I've done it a lot. They're fun. Okay, so like the video, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all those things, and catch you in the next one. Bang.